This is my friend Caleb, and he's been training inconsistently for about a year now. And even though he's been training for about a year, he's still fat and he hasn't been locked in. But that all changes now because I'm going to be training and coaching him throughout the summer to completely transform his body. We're going to be tracking and documenting everything. His macros, his workouts, and even his sleep. And then by the end of the summer, he will be completely transformed.
That's exactly. And I'm going to get it because I'm not going to quit this challenge. I'm not. I'm so locked in. You don't understand. All these years I've been training on and off, not eating right, eating what I wanted, sitting, playing the game. But this is where it changes. This summer. Last summer, I was like, yeah, I'm going to do good. It didn't happen because I was a loser. But this is not going to change. It's not. This is where it changes. I promise. Mark my words. Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro.
All right, we got first meal of the day. Day one.
First meal of the Fat to Fit series. I got Horizon no fat milk and some organic protein powder.
We got a protein shake, boys. Let's go. How much protein I got?
21.
21
plus the milk.
Plus the milk. So we got about 30 grams of protein. How many calories is in that?
Like
about 200?
Yeah.
200 calories, 30 grams of protein.
I can show.
Let's see the macros. I'll put the macros on the screen too, but let's see it.
Oh, I had to use 1 cup of Fairlife chocolate milk. So that's the macros.
Hey, we're at 45 grams of protein and 400 calories already. He has to go see his stupid girlfriend, but we'll be back and then we're going to the gym.
Yep.
Are we gonna get? All right.
We'll be back, boys.
All right.
No, unlock it. Going straight to the Notes app. You know what we're gonna do?
Track my workouts.
Hey, you got it.
You can search it, bro.
We're gonna track every workout he does, the reps, the sets, everything. We're gonna track every single one for every single specific day, and we're gonna make sure he's progressive overloading every single day for the rest of the whole, forever. Actually, forever. Not just the summer, but also the summer. I'm coaching him the whole summer. So today's push day. I'm gonna say push day.
All right.
And I'm gonna plan out every single workout and do that real quick. That is our workout for today. Show the camera. Wait, make sure it's focused. All right. 3 things for a successful workout or for a successful exercise. 1, you have to like the movement. 2, it has to be easily progressive overload. And 3, it has.
What's not easily progressive overload?
There's some things that aren't easily progressive overload, like dumbbells, because you can't go up 2.5 on each one. There's some things like you don't have enough weight on it. Like for example, leg extensions, bro. You can max those things out and do 20. Like even if you do have enough weight and you do have 2.5s, there are still like some exercises that's just hard to progressive overload. For example, lateral raises. It's hard to go from 15 to 17.5, just a 2.5 jump. Like it takes forever, but you could maybe find a different lateral raise movement that you could keep overloading, for example. So that's two things. And then the third thing, it has to hit the target muscle that you're going for. Obviously, I mean that's given, but yeah, those are the 3 things you need. All right, let's get it. Me and Caleb started by stretching before our workouts. If you don't stretch before your workout, you're running the risk of getting injured, and also you're essentially leaving gains on the table. So always stretch before your workouts.
Can you do a pull-up yet?
Yes, I can do a pull-up.
Hey, he's got that. How many pull-ups do you think you're gonna be able to do by the end of the summer?
3.
Like 3?
Oh, after?
Yeah, after.
Probably like 20.
20.
This is the best coach ever.
I got that, bro. We're gonna get it to 25.
After testing Caleb's pull-ups, we finished our stretching and then hopped straight into our workout. We started our workout with some flat movements, followed by incline, followed by shoulders, and then some triceps. I'll let the clips speak for themselves, but Caleb is surprisingly strong for just getting back into the gym. But I guess mass does move mass, right?
By the way, I was just joking. I don't actually think mass moves mass. I think that the time that you've spent training correlates to your strength and the quality of your training and the quality of your diet and sleep. But Caleb's going to have all that, so he's going to be strong real soon.
Keep going. Go one more, I'll help you. 6, 7, 8. Go one more, I'll help you. Go one more, I'll help you. I can't. Go one more, I'll help you. I did, I helped you. How else did you get up? Good job. You did not help.
I don't know what Caleb was talking about there. I definitely helped him, or else he wouldn't have been able to push it at all because he just hit failure. Anyways, here I got Caleb to do really good form incline Smith machine. Since we were pushing like hard on our last movements and just doing flat movements and just trying to get as many reps as we can with as heavy weight as we can, here I made him go super light and just squeeze and get a really good stretch and just try his best. And there's his failure. He did pretty good on that exercise, I'd say.
Keep going. Push. Nah, but that was 7. That was good.
Here on the pec deck, it was essentially the same as the Smith machine. I made Caleb go lighter and just really focus on form and focus on getting a good stretch and squeeze.
4. Go one more. 5, 6. Do the partials at the end. Good job. Six, 7, 8. Push it. Push it. Push it. You got it. 8. Go the partial. You stupid. Go. 8. All right, you're good. You're good.
Since Caleb is just getting back into the gym, I decided to make him do partials after almost every single workout. I did this to make sure he's hitting failure and having good intensity throughout his workout, since he doesn't know what failure feels like since he hasn't been going to the gym that much recently.
That was like 5 and some partials.
After the dip machine, we moved on to some overhead tricep extensions. I really like these because they hit every head of the tricep. And then we did some tricep pushdowns to wrap up our workout. After our workout, Caleb challenged me to a Clash Royale match. And all I'm going to say is that did not end very well for him.
All right, here's pump check. First pump check. Day 1. Turn towards the camera. We'll get the mirror in a second. Yeah? Yeah? Let's see the back too. We didn't hit back today, his chest. But yeah. All this is going to get trimmed off. See that?
Gone. All this belly gone. It's going to be gone. You look like this guy.
Here's my credibility as a coach. You're gonna look just like me by the end of the summer.
I'm gonna look just like him. Just like him.
Because this is the best coach ever.
After our pump check, me and Caleb went and played basketball for a few hours for some cardio, and then we went home for his next meal of the day. Green, by the way.
What up, guys? We're back from doing cardio. We went to the gym, now we're back doing cardio. Back from cardio. And now we're cooking this last meal of the day. We got 8 ounces of shrimp. It's steaming. I know it looks nasty, but like, who cares about taste when you got macros?
Your facts, bro.
Exactly. And then we got a 6.3 ounce salmon. And then also, gonna have some of this rice. And if I still haven't hit my calorie goal of 1,500, then I'll have some potatoes.
Yep.
And look, this is the calories so far today. This is without the rice.
I'll put it on the screen too.
Yep.
So, what's the goal? The goal with this meal? Getting all our protein in, right?
Yep.
We're trying to not... Protein is the most satiating macro, so our goal here
Whatever
is
he
to...
said.
Yep. So, like, you feel full the longest when you eat protein, right?
Okay.
So our goal is to, like, so you don't get the midnight munchies, basically. You don't get hungry at night, and that's why we're eating this late.
That's why we load a bunch of protein later into the day.
Gotta get exactly 3 ounces. Don't want to go over.
3 ounces of rice. I'm pretty sure it's like...
300.
Oh, I was wrong.
300. Holy.
Okay, how many calories is in 3 ounces of rice?
300.
All right, show us the macros. We got 97 grams of carbs, 127 grams of protein, 20 grams of fat. So you have 500 calories left. You need some more fats so you can for your hormones. You could put some butter on something, in something, or you could eat some nuts. You can eat there's some peanut butter in there. You could I don't know, you could crack an egg in your rice. Anything, any of that nature. And then you need 30 more grams of protein because you're trying to get to like 100. You're trying to stay between 150 and 170.
Okay. So what I eat?
So for fats, while all your food is hot, you could just put some butter in there and it'll melt in there if you want to. Some ghee. Let's take a look here. Some Himalayan ghee. Let's go. What do you think about that, Caleb? You like butter?
Yeah,
you want to do? Is that what you want to do?
Sure. For some fats, yeah.
Yep. Healthy fats. All right, give us your list of healthy fats, Caleb. Do you know?
Some like.
The coach will help you out if you don't know.
Some butter. That butter though.
Yeah, the ghee, the grass-fed ghee. That's good.
Nuts.
Nuts.
Peanut butter.
Yeah, organic and stuff. If you get the right kind. Now, the only kind we have right now. This Jif, bro. This stuff is not good. Get the organic peanut butter. Get the good stuff. Don't get this processed. Let's look at the ingredients on this. Yeah, well, when you don't know some of the vegetable oils, like soybean, rapeseed, wow, mono. Yeah, when you can't even pronounce some of the ingredients, it's not good. All right, you said a couple nuts, peanut butter. You got any more?
Butter.
Yeah, you said butter. You got any more?
No, I don't actually. Maybe something like beef.
Eggs. Eggs. Yeah, fatty meats. Eggs, fatty fish. Like salmon. That's like those omega-3s.
I don't have no fat anymore.
Salmon? Yeah, fish has there's a bunch of fatty fish. Salmon is a fatty fish, bro. You got fish oils in there. It does have some fat.
Is it fish oil good for your joints?
Yep, it's good for you. For your joints, good for you to grow.
What?
All that good stuff. Yep. Here's the supplements we're taking. D3, L-carnitine, creatine.
Yep. Where's my water?
All right, tell me what all three of these do, Caleb.
L-carnitine helps your body burn fat.
That's pretty close. Essentially, it helps you burn fat. It helps your body use fat as its primary energy source. So yes.
Creatine pumps your muscles full of water.
Yes, it's stored. Good job.
Recovery and stuff like that.
Yep, good job. What does D3 do?
Just vitamin D.
Helps you grow.
Well, I'm much taller than you, so.
Okay. Taller than me by like an inch, bro.
How many do I take?
Yeah, you take a couple of those, too.
2?
Yeah, 2 is good. Take a scoop of creatine and you take 6 of those. I know it's a lot, but
You're lying.
I'm not. It's 500 each, and only a certain percent of it is actually going to be soluble unless you inject it. Yeah, 100% of it.
Inject.
Yeah, you can inject L-carnitine and it'd still be natural. Do you know that?
I don't want to be natural.
You don't want to be natural. Let's do the transformation with some sauce, huh? Yeah, I'm not talking about low-calorie ketchup. Nah. We are the Juice Bros, right?
Exactly. Might have to turn into the actual.
Nah, we are not doing that.
Maybe in 20 years.
In 20 years. Good job, Caleb. I'm proud of you, man. You know what you're doing.
Okay, bro. You literally said in 20 years you do a cycle.
In 50 years, I will do a cycle, okay? 55.6 years, I'll do a cycle.
Why that?
Because, like, in 55.6 years, I'll be, like, 60-something, and then I'll be, like, 70-something, and then I'll, yeah. Basically, isn't it? This one I'll get ED and my balls will shrink, and then I'll have to pump myself with that stuff anyway. So might as well just do more.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, let's do it right now. Let's do it right
I
now.
want to start before, because like I don't care about the journey, bro. I only care about the finish line.
Are you stupid? I care about the journey. I want to be a natural bodybuilder, buddy, and then compete for 50 years and then hop on.
You need to get taller, bro.
I need to get taller. 5'11" is a perfect height for bodybuilding, though. 5'10" or whatever I am. Ronnie Coleman was 5'9".
Ronnie Coleman, how's he 5'9"? He looks like 6 foot something.
The only 6 foot Olympia I know, Jay Cutler was 5'9". The only 6 foot Olympia I know off the top of my head is C-Bum. He was 6'2". Yeah, he is pretty good, isn't he?
Yep.
You're C-Bum just without the C. At least I know what I'm doing. Look at me.
You're right. That's why I'm staying here, and that's why you're coaching me. Yes, I understand.
Okay. Do you understand?
Yep.
I'm a lean, mean machine. Oh my. How's it taste?
You know what Loki tastes like?
What?
Since I like steamed it,
Yeah.
and I Loki burnt the pan,
Yeah.
it kind of tastes like shrimp.
So like, because you steamed it, and because you burnt the pan, right? I got those right so far, right? Since those two things happen, it kind of tastes like shrimp.
Yeah.
So tell us about your little date.
I went to her house, and then while I was there, she was like, her little brother was there, and he was like, I'm hungry. And I've cooked for their family multiple times, because, you know, because obviously I'm a good cook, obviously. And the first time I cooked for them, I made salmon and rice, and her mom absolutely loved it. She was like, wow, you're such a good cook. And then the second time, I made, I made homemade queso, and then, like, ground beef and, like, some chips, and, like, a little, like, nacho bowl. That was before I was cutting, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And then she loved that. And then I made her little brother some burgers today, and he liked them.
Hey.
Help us out by being a fitness influencer. Like and hit that subscribe button.
Here. Hold the camera.
I got you. Too skinny to be a fitness influencer.
I'm not that skinny. I'll be there one day. I'm gonna be watching this video in 10 years and be like, wow, I really made it.
What's the circumference of your biceps? Like 4?
Like 15.
15?
Like 14 and a half.
I saw this TikTok. This girl was like, if my man doesn't have 32-inch biceps, I don't want him.
The pump cover comes back on.
No. Meal 2.
We got meal 2. We're about it. We're gonna get meal 3.
So we got
Salmon, rice, shrimp.
Yep, we got some shrimp, we got some rice, and we got some salmon. And there's also ghee in here.
You put the butter in there for the fats?
Yep, the ghee.
Yep, we're filling up your macros. Fats are good for your hormones, testosterone production. You can't deny fat. If you want to cut fast, we can just go straight carnivore. Yeah, you'd feel like trash though.
Yeah.
Like
Unless I just like.
Like normally, if I was coaching somebody, I would not put them on a strict diet like this. But we only have a summer. We only have like 3 months, like tops, and then like 100 days. I basically have like about 100 days to transform your body. Can I do it? Of course I can. I'm the best coach in the world.
You think it's actually possible?
Yes, it's possible, and
If I wanted to get down to 160, we can do it in 3 months.
Yes, it's possible. Yes, easily. Yes, it's possible, and I'm gonna prove it.
10 pounds a month? That's not bad, is it?
No. If you think about it, that's 2.5 pounds a week. Just do your cardio and just keep your calories low. And that's all you need to lose. I mean, I'm not saying like you're gonna sustain all your muscle, but you will look good and you'll look lean, and then you'll be able to build back and you have muscle memory. And it's like
I'll lose some of my muscle.
It depends on how the quality of our training and your protein and just you in general. Like some people lose muscle, some people don't. So how are you feeling, Caleb? Are you feeling good on the cut? Are you
Sometimes I have a headache, but
yeah?
that's just part of it.
That's just part of it. Yeah, you get brain fog when you're too lean. When you just drastically cut your calories out of nowhere, you're gonna get headaches. You're gonna get brain fog, but that's gonna go away. Like once your body gets used to it, and you know, I mean, we're about to go to sleep. I'm sure if you sleep enough, you got to sleep at least 8 hours a night, every single night.
Last night I slept like a long ass time.
Really?
Well, like 9 hours. Woke up at 7:30.
Yeah.
Went to sleep at 10:30.
I slept like 8 hours, and then I took like a 3-hour nap. But that's not you. You want to sleep like all at once, right? But I wasn't able to do that. I just woke up like I'll be waking up at like 8 every single day, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Bro's on like a menstrual cycle.
Yeah. All right, listen to me on this though. You've told me this before. This is your words, not mine. You have to be physically and mentally attracted to a girl.
I do agree with that.
Yep.
Okay, say you have to be physically, because if you're physically attracted and not emotionally, it's not gonna like last long.
Yeah.
But if you're emotionally attracted and not physically attracted, it's not gonna last long. You have to have both.
All right, but don't you think so? So you said it's not going to change your feelings if you have to have both, and then she's more physically. Yeah, she has both, right? But then she's even more physically attracted to you. One of them gets upgraded. Then you don't think it's going to like upgrade it overall?
Maybe. I don't know.
You don't know.
I think she's a good girl. Man,
Well,
she likes me for me.
You know what? Time will tell. We're gonna work on you. We're gonna get you lean. We're gonna get you buff, and we'll see how she treats you.
All right. She's treating me pretty good right now.
But all right, we'll see. We'll see even better. She's gonna start bragging on you. She's gonna be showing all her friends, like, this is my boyfriend. You're gonna be when you walk in the room with her. She's gonna be proud. She's gonna be like, this is my man, and she's gonna think about it at night. Be like, oh my. She's gonna look at pictures of you, see your sexy abs, and be like, no way, this is my man. This is my man, my man, my man. Right?
Exactly.
That's exactly.
And I'm gonna get it, because I'm not gonna quit this challenge. I'm not. I'm so locked in. You don't understand. All these years I've been training on and off, not eating right, eating what I wanted, sitting playing the game. But this is where it changes. This summer. Last summer, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do good. It didn't happen because I was a loser. But this is not gonna change. It's not. This is where it changes. I promise. Mark my words. Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro.
All right, Caleb.
All right.
What do we got?
It's like an hour and a half later from our meal 2. And then I realized my macros weren't right. I only had like 1,000 calories and like 100 grams protein. So now I'm gonna make.
What do we got here?
Turkey. This is turkey, and then I'm gonna put it on
Yep. I prescribed him this.
this tortilla.
Yep.
It's this one.
It's
Zero
a low
carb.
carb.
No,
Zero. We got zero
Zero
carb tortilla. Okay.
And then put some, because I need more fats.
Yeah.
Bruh. This cheese, Sprouts Mexican style.
Good stuff, bro. That's the good stuff. That's the good cheese.
Good source of calcium, hormone-free, a blend of finely shredded Monterey Jack, cheddar, asadero, and queso quesadilla cheese.
All right, a good rule of thumb to stick by, Caleb. When you're building a balanced diet within your calorie goals, right? You want to have your if you're fat or if you're skinny, you want to have your ideal body weight as your protein. So if you want to be about 160, you need to eat about 150 to 170 grams of protein a day, basically.
I'm at 167. That's like perfect.
So you need your body weight protein. That's number 1. And then number 2, you have 20 to 30% of your total calories is fat. So you need around 50 grams of fat a day. How much you got? Good. That is good. That's in between 20 and 30%. So you need about 50 grams of fat a day, 150 to 170 grams of protein a day. And then the rest, whatever calories you have left over, fill that up with carbs.
All right. I need 0.8.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to go for an ounce, yeah, go for that.
That's what I was going for.
Okay.
POV, you have a good eye for ounces.
I do have a good eye for that. I've been doing this forever, bruh. That's like 0.1767. Like, really. Are we at 1 yet? What are we at? 0.7? You can keep going. Oh, you need 0.8. I forgot. Not 1. All right, go ahead. There you go. Wait. Just drop it. Just drop it. It's not going to tick. There you go. That's what we got, bro. Good job, Caleb.
No, I'm not eating anything. I'm going straight to bed. I'm tired.
All right, so this last meal will fill your macros, and then
Time to sleep.
it's time to sleep. Good job, bro. This is a good day 1 here.
Thanks, bro.
Good job, bro. All right, boys. That's the end of day 1. You know, had a good little push day. Had some meals. Had some cardio. Had 8 hours of sleep. Got your supplements in.
Yup.
What's gonna happen by the end of the summer, Caleb?
I'm gonna be lean. I'm gonna be looking like this guy, my coach. I'm gonna be looking at my coach, and then I'm gonna be lean. My girlfriend's gonna love me more. She won't cheat on me no more. Exactly.
All right. So basically, by the end of the summer, what's our goal weight?
160.
Quick little recap. What's our weight now?
198.
What are we gonna be doing to improve that? What has the coach taught you so far?
Clean cut, calorie deficit, train hard, progressive overload, cardio.
Cardio?
Supplements.
Supplements, creatine.
8 hours of sleep
8 hours
every
of sleep.
night. We're aiming for 10. 8's good enough, I guess.
Yep.
All right. Is that it?
That's it. We got it.
Like and subscribe to see Caleb's journey. I'm gonna prove that anything is possible. We're gonna
Going from this to this.
Yep, fat to fit. Okay.
Exactly.
That's what we're gonna do. And yep. Okay. Like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Later.
Hey.